Wild thing. Bum, 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 bum. Got to start off with a song, as I've learned.
We really do need a theme song.
Wild thing. I sing that to Twilight. I say, wild pup, when she does a zoom.
I love when she zooms. Whoa.
Zoomy, zoomy girl.
Zoomy, zoomy, zoom. Do, 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 do. Zoomy, zoomy, zoom. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our pet readings and healings. This is some of our, I just love when we connect to the pets. It's my favorite. They're always so sweet. We've had some pretty wild rides. Some of them just still show up. Confidential crew now shows up. I'm like, hello. I shall call your parents. Oh. It's really sweet. So that's quite often what happens. So once we connect with the animals, they kind of just come around when it's time to connect with their people. Hi, you need to connect with my people. Okay.
So cute.
We've done this a few times. Yes. Oh my gosh. We're so excited. Thank you all for joining. We got our queen, Lorna Marshall from Moonlight Healing with Lorna Marshall. I don't know if y'all have experienced her one-on-one. I strongly recommend. I invite you to get in it. And if you actually live over in the UK, you can see in real life, which will be happening in the summertime for me.
It's happening so soon.
We're aiming for July. I'm so excited. It's going to be a party. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I'm stokey, stokey, stoke. I'm stoked, stoked. I moved into a different song. Hi, okay. I'm singing. That's better lighting. I have like all of these weird lamps around me now. I'm like, let's turn this lamp on. Can you see my face? Are we ready to dive in? So
yeah,
donations. 3333 to paypal.me/Pellucidity. Also, we also have like Cash App and Venmo and all that stuff. If you don't have PayPal, just let us know. Just put in the name of your animal, and also if you could send us a picture, that would be great too, because we just love looking at the pictures. Straight up. I went to Billy Gates' Facebook page and I was like, Dipper, 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 and I was like, oh, I should pick a picture. It's like so busy. On board, Laura. Come on down. Yes, okultoria nashka tariki kiatloto initi hiatoroto karania kara.
Is this sticks?
Yes, sticks.
Starting with sticks.
Hey, we are, unless your son is a pet Facebook user, we are doing pet readings today. You can go ahead and send a donation to paypal.me/PellucityandLife, and we will get that taken care of for you.
What's that about?
It's, my guess is another type of spam.
Spammers are getting more intelligent, you think?
Yeah, I think spammers are getting more intelligent.
They even come up to a pet reading. So sorry.
With words, not with spaces, I guess. But maybe not. No judgment here. We do hold human things. Actually, if you want to go over for signals for heaven, signals to heaven. I can't remember. Our girl Kaylee Marie is actually giving readings for humans. So if you can go track down that beautiful group and join that. And if it comes through, she'll pick you. Jennifer Boyan. Oh my gosh. Send all the pictures, Jennifer. Please. I'm ready to rock and roll. Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay, so for all the animals I picked, I was led to choose the chakra cards, messages, and then the chakra messages cards. So it's all chakra related today. Healing cards, they're called. And so what I'm asking of each one of your pets is something specifically that they, through the cards, something that they want you to really experience or do with the healing cards. And then we're going to go to the chakra cards. So we'll talk a little bit about some things that are upcoming that they just want you to be prepared for. So LBC Sticks says, now is now. Are you going to be here or not? And so when I read that, I felt like, hello, hi, I'm ready. And the back of the card says, a delicious question, which I think is hilarious. So on so many levels. Spend this day living fully in your reply, even if you're unable to let go of yesterday entirely. When you give yesterday more power than today, does it enhance the here and now? And so what I'm really hearing from Sticks is just to really enjoy every moment as it comes and to let each moment go when it is over. And to really just enjoy the transitional period that's happening because you are going through multiple transitions. So the next following cards are going to be tough, but I'm gonna speak their truth because it is something that you've been kind of sensing for a while. So it's the creation card upside down and then destiny. And so this is what Styx is saying is death is a part of life. And it's part of the journey and to be recognized and enjoyed. And so there is this time when we come to the end of our vessel's ability to really hold our soul anymore, that we start to begin our transitions. So there's a calling to embrace the grief, but not allow it to take you over. So we've got the grief card and the victim card together. And they're both in the green. So this is all dealing with your heart chakra, your heart, your feelings, all of that really beautiful stuff. There is a calling that Styx is really having this wanting and preparation on getting ready to be free again. And that doesn't mean Styx can't come back in any kind of form that you want. It feels like his natural form is just so huge that he's been in this teeny little body. And it's been beautiful. And I really do quite often get this feeling of just the word delicious is coming up again, but true satisfaction and joy of just being in your family and being a part of your family and being on the journey with you and being the support and being able to protect you when needed and to encourage you to always have a good time and a good snuggle. So that's what I'm hearing from your beautiful dog, is to really enjoy every moment. And that change is a thing that happens, and to get as many snuggles in because they're amazing. And I call this the go-to, and more treats. Always more things that that Styx really likes. I'm done. That was very direct.
Do you feel called to go next, Lorna, or would you like me to go?
You, if that's all right.
Okay. Alrighty, so I've got the Three of Cups reversed for Styx. I've got Neptune Sacrifice. And then I've got the Eagle card. And then this little quote card popped up for Styx. It says, I choose love no matter what. So the Three of Cups, when it is upright, is all about like getting together and celebration and partying and all of those great things. When the Three of Cups is reversed, it can show things kind of coming to an end or a close, or some hardships moving forward. It can show kind of like a separation from a group, if you will. The Eagle card is really important because this is basically Stick's way of saying, like, I'm overseeing all of the things. I'm overseeing all of the karma. I'm coming to the end of a cycle. I'm feeling complete. I'm feeling very capable of like seeing truths now, and I've learned so much. And it's kind of like the master of that air element. So it's like having all of this knowledge and breaking all of these cycles and beautiful things, and just being ready for the next phase. And all pervading power is even what the card says. So it's kind of like just ready for this next transition is really good. And then Neptune sacrifice. I know you're very familiar with astrology, so you understand that Neptune is kind of the planet of like breaking down disillusions, illuminating certain areas, the subconscious. It's a planet that moves, in the in-between phase of life. It can sometimes be glamorous. It can sometimes be difficult, depending on what the situation is and who's all around you acting in it. But it's really, really, and the lesson of it is like being aware of where we might find ourselves in escapism. So just being really aware of our own, where do we go when things aren't great, when bad things happen, and getting yourself prepared for a time when you need to really, it's almost like he's telling you have this gift of time to prepare for my transition. You have this ability to sit and really think like, okay, how are we going to handle this? How is it going to be? And it's a difficult time, but he's always going to choose love. And he feels really, really complete and happy with his life and what he did. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Yeah.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, if you're ready.
Dick's got a problem with his stomach. Can you just say yes or no? Because I'm just picking it up. And I don't know. I just feel that he's got a problem with his back end. Like he has problems going to toilets. I don't know. If you can just say yes or no. Yes, he has. Okay. Oh, I just find he's in quite a bit of pain. And it's really weird. I don't know if he's got a crocheted blanket or something, but I see this crochet blanket, and do you put all his toys in like a little bin type of thing, that you collect all his toys, and he really likes the round one, like a round ball. It's at different colours, because I see a round boy with different colours, and all he wants is just to catch and just be warm. I feel really sad. Oh, it's the way animals get to me. And he likes, oh, right, okay. And I feel like he's saying that he likes his head like this constantly, because he just likes the energy from your hands. This is what he's just telling me. So I got a picture of your dog. So I picked some cards. And sometimes we don't like, he's just saying to me, some people, hold on a minute. I'm finding this really difficult for this dog because I'm really attached. sometimes truth really hurts, and sometimes we keep an animal for sometimes our selfish reasons. But he just wants to coach with you all the time. He has a toy like that. Okay. He just wants just to catch up and be warm. And he likes you stroking his head. And he's still... Do you give him those little small treats for dogs? He just likes them as well. So I asked him what cards to pull. And he said sometimes the truth actually hurts. But when you were going on about transition, I had transformation. So what happens to a butterfly? It dies and then it's reborn again. But I did ask what he wanted. Okay, so what he wants for you is to take a different path in your career. He wants you to transform like that butterfly. Transform into that butterfly and just have your beauty shine out through the stars. So I picked another card and you had the golden stars out of like a 70 or 50 odd pack. He just wants to spend his latter days with you, just giving him cookies, love. He wants small treats. There's something about his toy, his round toy, that he wants with him at all times. And I'm really sad. Yeah, I know. And mine. Oh, I'm crying. Hold on. Wow. I didn't expect that. Does he have a blue lead? It's really weird. I see a blue lead. Just enjoy the time that you have, because wow, I got to stop. I'm sad.
That's the now.
Just enjoy. Yeah.
He used to have a blue lead. He used to have a blue lead. That's what.
Yeah, I just see the blue lead, and he still likes to go for walks. So I still want my bloody walks. He's lush. I love him.
Yeah.
He's a little Taurus pup, so he's stubborn.
Yeah.
So when
I'm actually Taurus as well.
Yeah. That makes
when
sense.
she tries to pick him up or help him, he's like, he paddles and tries to get back on the ground. And I can do it myself, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
amazing.
He's a strong king.
He is.
Oh God, yeah. There's still life in him.
Yeah.
And just carry on as normal. But he likes his ball. He wants his ball. Do you have like a little chew, like a long chew? I see him with this like long chew, and he like carries that everywhere with him. I don't know. That's what I see. Phew. Dalakia Mayako. Yeah. Okay. I'm fine.
Thank you, LBC. We love you. We love Sticks. We love Cricket. We love your whole family. Thank you so much for allowing us to read for Sticks. The king in the house. And it continues, as life always does. Yeah, that's what's been so hard. His body is failing, his spirit is still strong. We all seem to have those dogs. Mo's like that too. Mm-hmm. I had to have Lorna. Mo stopped talking to me, you guys. He was like, I'm not speaking to you anymore. I cut one of his nails a little too short and his quick. I'm dead to him now. Like dead to him. I have to lure him back with like pumpkin puree and beef jerky. So I had to have Lorna talk to him because I was like, well, it's Sammy. And he was like, Mommy, she'll tell on me. Like, I was like, dang. I was like, Lorna.
It's your cat. That's just so mad. It's like,
oh, Dory.
what do you want?
Yeah. Hilarious. Yeah. So we're in this together. We'll hold hands, friends.
I love him though.
Yeah, I know. He's so easy to love. Miss Christy, it's time. It's time for that big part of the joy.
This is sparky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, it's a good job I'm in England. I'd come and take your dog.
She's like, where does she live? I was like, close to us. She's like, all right, well, I can't come.
I love Staffers so much. Right.
I know. He's so lovey. A little cuddle bug.
Lush.
Yeah, precious is exactly the word I would use for him. Let's see what he's got. What do you want us to know today? Whew.
Okay.
You got the same card. This is the card that you want? Do you want to give her 2 cards? Okay, these are the 2 cards. I'm gonna go first. Is that okay?
Mhm.
You got the now card, Christy. So your sweet dog is also like, be here now, be in the now, and really just letting the past go and don't worry about the future. Being here now is the most important thing. And the follow-up to that is it's important not to get stuck in therapy. Therapy is a necessary boat that takes you across rough rivers to a new shore. In time, though, you must step out of the boat and onto new earth and never look back. So what he's telling me is that there's something that you've been working on or learning or practicing or that, and to really just allow yourself to do it, to inform and go that this is happening. Oh, he's so proud of his mama. Oh my goodness. Hi.
You can, Allison, we do cats too. Gerbils,
Oh, hamsters,
spiders,
hedgehogs.
hedgehogs.
Remember when that baby hedgehog came to our house?
Yes. It was too much for me.
I know, our little.
I didn't even notice Bishop had painted his room. That's how much I love that little hedgehog.
Okay. So he's saying for you to keep faith and continue your rituals. There's something that you do every day that he really likes. He's saying it helps your light shine. And the cards are purple and yellow. So, solar plexus, that strength. And then, the crown. So going up even further. Your homework. You got homework from your dog. Well, I've never had homework from your dog before. Is to really go deep within and work on your to deprogram this conditioning of self-worth. So whatever that means to you, because he just loves it so much when you're happy and you're laughing and playing, and you're just such a love of the world. And so like what he's showing me is when you're in that moment of now and just having fun and really enjoying life and doing what you love to do, whether that be work or play or anything, that there's this light that pulses from you and he can feel it. And when it pulses and he pulses too. And then you notice that like people around you pulse. And then he's like, and then we get to go play and then you get a treat and then we get to run around and then I get pets, And so he's really, yeah, he really is just like, there's something about the power in your powers and the being in the moment of now and allowing everything else to go. Right. And he's also saying this is a good lesson for all of us because humans are terrible at this. He's going to give us all advice, guys. We are terrible at being in the now and we need to be better dogs. Because being a dog is great. So be more like a dog. I love that. And to just keep trusting. You're on the right path, Mom. You're doing great. I love you. He's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Does he just snuggle on the couch with you all the time? That's what I'm saying. He's like, okay. I'm just going to sit in his energy. Thanks. Oh my God.
All right, so I got the Seven of Swords reversed. Little Jeremy Shepherd. The air element, communication. And then the horse.
Ooh.
So with the Seven of Swords reversed, he's saying there's like a fox in the hen house for you. There's some kind of person or situation that's giving off red flags that you're not noticing, but he's picking up on it. He just wants to kind of make you aware to if you feel unsure of a situation, is what he's saying to me, then your gut's usually right, Mom. So go for it. And if you can't figure it out, then just sit and pet me for a while and I'll send you some messages. And the air element of communication is really having the mental clarity, the magic of the mind, if you will. Air elements are all about the mind, intellect, all of those great things. So there's definitely like a mind expansion he'd like to have with you and be able to communicate with you a little bit more. And I can tell when you tap into that, because the horse is here, that's just going to go off like gangbusters. So that's going to have like a lot of momentum and force behind it. I feel like your communication with animals is really strengthening right now, and he's super here for it, because he feels like he's got so many things to teach you about, like he was saying, about being a better dog, about all of those things. The quote card is, the presence of love will always cast out fear. So he's saying whenever you get those red flag moments, all you have to do is tune back into the frequency of love, and they'll be a lot more clear for you, and you'll be able to suss out which way to go. It feels a lot like you might be struggling with some kind of decision making, like there's some kind of past trigger that's coming up right now that you're working through, this like not being seen, not being noticed thing or something. Someone is just making you feel, they're like gaslighting almost, or I don't know how to describe it. Negging, is that what that's called? Isn't that like that thing that men do? I don't know if it's a man or not. I don't get the sense of a gender one way or the other, but it's kind of like that backhanded compliment thing they're doing. And you're like, wait, am I noticing this correctly? Is this situation actually happening, or am I blowing it up out of proportion? And Sparky's like, no, Mom, you've really good instincts. Like, push forward with things. You've got the momentum. I'm standing behind you. I'll be there with you on this path. So he's definitely a go-getter pup, which I like. I like to see that in my dogs. Yeah, I think that feels good. Those are all the messages I've got.
Simple thing. I want your dog. What it is, right? I had a staffy, and she was 18 when she died. And it's funny because I found an old picture of my dog. I love your dog so much. Okay. Does he take your socks? Because it's really funny, because he said, I took some socks and put them under your bed, or something. He's ripped one up.
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoops.
The Seven of Swords is also about like, I did a bad thing and I'm going to confess. So that's really funny.
It's really weird. You say, I took some socks and I put a hole in them and I've hid them. And I'm sure he said to me it was under the bed. So I'd go have a look in.
A bra.
A bra. Oh, okay.
Better look for socks too, maybe then. There might be more.
I would check your socks because something's happened. And he likes turkey. See, in England, so we have like beef turkey strips.
Yeah.
He's just saying to me, can you just tell her I like beef? I get bored. I don't want chicken or anything. He just says I like beef. And he lie on his back a lot? And he says he loves the carpet. He he gets like itchy backs, and he's saying, I like that. He said, because I just do this all the time. And I go, oh, right, okay. So, and he also, do la kia maya do shikisia la kia maya kia do. Can you just tell her that I'm so proud of her? And he loves you. Do la kia maya do. And he said, well, he's a bit cocky actually, because he says, how long's, I said, how much do you love her? And he went, well, how long's a piece of string? And I went, all right then, don't be like that. But what he does, he's sensing that he needs to tell you a few things. I pulled some cards, and I understand the reason why you said this. He's saying that you are a fighter. You have the courage within. So when he's more cuddly towards you, he transmutes that negative energy that sometimes you hold. And your first card was the courage. He said you are a fighter. She is a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes she's misunderstood that you speak to animals. And he does listen to you. And he said, and tell her I do like the fire. I like to be warm. And yeah, my legs are like a fog, but I don't care. I like spreading my legs. That's so bad. That's so bad saying that. So sorry. But also you had the love card as well, because that's how much he loves you. And he's saying sometimes he likes peace and quiet, but he just likes that time. And he doesn't like the telly on too loud. So can you turn it down a bit? Because you're not deaf. Let me have one more look at him, because he's lush. It says something. Does he get a weepy eye as well from the right? Because he sounds like the cold. And that's why do you know, he's just showing me your bed. Does he sleep in your bed as well? Or he tries to get in your bed? Because he likes to be warm. He likes to tunnel. And he also says he doesn't like it when you try and kick him out. Yeah, but I don't like cold. I'm warm. So don't put cold feet on me. And don't touch me when you've got cold hands. Because he likes the warmth. But there's something. Does he have a weepy eye?
Yep. It says he does have a weepy eye, and he's right in her knees in the bed.
Yeah. So keep me out of the draft. Get me a different blanket. But he likes beef. Those turkey. He likes treats. And I just said to him, but if you get too fat, you won't be able to walk. He said, don't worry. He said he'll go on his arse and he'll waddle along that way. He likes his beef. So I love him. I so want him. But he, you know, at the end of the day, he said, you are like the lion. All right, I'm telling her. You're like the lion. And we make a pair together because he's your guardian. Does he have a green toy? Because he's showing me like a triangle. Is it he likes to play tug and war with you? So I don't know if it's green, but I'm seeing a green one. But he loves you immensely. Dalakia do. Treats more than anything. Beef sticks are, yeah. Right, I told her.
Sure. Right? This is why I go first. Because by the time they get to Lorna, they're like, all right.
Flipping heck. I remember when I first did this, I thought, oh my God, this is cool. I love doing it. Yeah, he loves you.
Get to Lorna. Oh my gosh, Christine, Sparky Lee, thank you both so much. What a joy. What a love. I could hang out in his energy all day. I'd do nothing. I'd be like, come and snuggle with me. We adopted a few years ago, and he won't play with
won't
us.
play with
His
toys,
toys,
but
but he
he
loves to play with us.
loves.
I
It's
love
like the
him.
tug of war, isn't it? But you try and look for your socks because he's took a hole out of one of them.
Unknown lost. Your lost socks. Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you both. That was so beautiful. I love it.
It's just so pure, especially when you read like the actual tarot cards with dogs, because it's always like the most basic meaning. Like with people, it's so complicated. With dogs, it's like, "Oh, I did a bad thing." Oh my gosh.
He's also deaf. Is there anything I can do better to communicate with him? Just look in his eyes and just it's your energy. So if it's sort of like he knows when you need love, just look in his eyes.
I think I think if you can teach him sign language.
You can speak some sign language, can't you?
He's very smart.
Let me know if you so I know you happen to live by me. I have a couple of trainers who their passion is working with dogs with special needs. So actually our mascot for our building is a deaf Dane. So if you ever need any help training with sign language, we can help you out with that for sure.
Yeah, and that's in Spencer.
Also sign language for dogs.
Thanks, Allison. Yeah. Yeah, they're amazing.
It is funny though, because they will get to a point where you teach them sign language, they don't want to listen to you, they'll close their eyes at you. It's always really amusing.
They're like, no, we've moved on to telepathy. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how would they do that with sign language with dogs then? Would they just...
Yeah, you just sign. They don't know the difference between verbal communication. Most dogs watch your body language anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really great that we talk to them and they like it, but most dogs literally are just paying attention to your hand signals and body language and all that stuff anyway. So it's not a lot different than training a dog that's hearing. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, they're in Spencer too, so they're closer to you. Wow.
Have we got more pictures?
Yeah, next is Dipper, right? Yeah.
Lush.
Dipper.
Isn't he long?
Yeah.
All right, here's what I've got for Dipper.
Okay.
Yeah, Cindy, we're taking more people.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm like trying to like, I don't want to disconnect from any of them. I was like, can you just sit over here and watch me? Okay,
one at a time.
I've had the blessing and the honor of spending an entire like long weekend with Dipper, and it legit was the best. This dog is like so incredible. So the card Dipper chose for you. This is directed to your healing skills and modalities. Is that correct? That is correct. This is going to be all about you, he says. It's all about you. It says, God didn't create any illness without also creating the remedy. Today, view every experience as a blessing and a remedy that serves your well-being. Your healing path already exists within you. So he's giving you a lot of congratulations for saying yes and doing things and moving into this time of really stepping out and stepping up. Oh, he's so cute. He's like, I know you think that you're taking care of me, but I'm really taking care of you. And so that's why, as we're moving through this time, that it does coincide with your path a lot. So there is this, the next two cards, this is the recovery of mysticism, right? And they're both in the crown and the third eye. And what he's saying is, oh, this is like from his higher self. What? Throughout time, you've always had a familiar in almost every single one of your lives. This is not the first or the last time he will come into this life as your familiar. So as he leaves, he will return in a different way. There's something about your magic within you and how to call him through the veil. This is what like the higher density is saying. The part that's not in the body. And so for you to start connecting for the part that's not within the body, so you can start planning for him to return. It'll be a short break. It'll be like, I'm just seeing an end of a breath and a beginning of the breath. And like, I think you're even going to know where. And all of this is a part of being able to continue. What? Being able to continue in how we can transfer bodies. So this makes no sense to me, but I'm just going to say it. So what he's saying is he's teaching you how to transfer bodies, to transfer consciousness, and how has something to do with others, helping them find their familiars throughout time too as they pass, because they have a shorter life span. There's like a movie about this, I think, too. But how that'll be one of your skills, you'll be able to help others find their familiars and help prepare through that. You have like a connection into the thing. So, all right, you're right. So right now it's about trusting your instinct and becoming balanced. These are two things that Dipper wants you to work on. Really instinct, so much so. And you got the Despondence card. It's just giving me a look. You know what this is about. Oh, right. Here it is. This instinct. See how there's like a spirit wolf with two heads and the wolf? It's like you can connect into the larger spirit of the animal collective and you can find the frequency of that particular familiar that harmonically goes with the person. And you'll do this through the passing of Dipper. You have a long contract with him. He's saying not to worry, you'll do great. Look how far you've come already. Look what happens when you trust. I think you're going to recover this is like a lost art or something. An ancient way. I think this is taught in the mystery schools, but it feels like you're just going to bring it. It's just going to come to you outside of that. And you'll be able to you'll teach others it too. There's something really important going forward for the tribe specifically to make sure that they have their familiars. I think you're going to be able to find, you two are going to help. He's going to help you be able to locate other familiars for people who are looking for theirs, who have a trouble connecting. There's something in the frequency of the planet, something about the electromagnetic, something or another that's keeping the familiars from being able to get to their people to fulfill their contracts. That is wild. Dipper's a secret boss, you guys. That's cool. Am I finished? He says, that's enough for now. We can discuss more later. Okay. Whoa. Cool. I'm done.
Okay. I immediately felt the need to do some clearing between the throat and the solar plexus chakra. There's some kind of release that I was asked to do between there. You've got the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Nightingale. And the Nightingale is all about singing your song, like expressing yourself through your voice, through your authentic voice. And the Six of Pentacles reversed, when it's in that position, there's someone who's being very, very generous, either with their time or their money, but they have ulterior motives. Or they are generous with their time and their money, but then they kind of like guilt you a little bit. My mom does this sometimes where like she'll say, oh, I'll pay for this for you. And then for the next, like anytime I do that thing with the thing she paid for, she then decides she's going to dictate what I do with it. So it's like a generosity with a catch. You know what I mean? They're like, oh yeah, I'll buy this for you. But now every time we talk about this thing, you have to do what I say because I bought it for you. That kind of vibe is the vibe that I'm getting. So I did a little bit of clearing there so that way you can really sing your song and discuss that with the person. I'm not sure they're doing it on purpose. I think it's something that they've been trained to do. It's something that somebody taught them how to do, and they're not even aware that that's what's happening. And you're going to be able to come in and clear that out. And Dipper is like seeing all of this going down, and he's like, I'm going to stand by your side when this conversation happens, which is really beautiful. And then it brings more abundance. So you've got Jupiter abundance. So once you get that cleared up, then it allows the money to flow, the abundance, the time, or whatever you feel as though is lacking right now. That will be able to flow much more freely once you can sing your song about this issue. The quote card I got for you was, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. So I think when this person, so it's interesting because this person's been taught to kind of like lord this thing over you. And then when they do it, it triggers fear in you. So you don't say what you want to say. And there's some kind of, like you can start Reikiing your throat and solar plexus chakras before you go into these situations that feel triggering or uncomfortable to you. And that will allow that to kind of move forward. It will release. It's basically like giving yourself love, essentially giving yourself some self-love. And then that will release that fear trigger. Yeah. Got a lot of really protected dogs today, which is great. I mean, that's kind of is what they do, right?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that that's everything. There does seem to be some kind of abundance that's trying to flow in right now. There's something big that's coming. It's like this one little thing you've got to suss out and then things will flow. Okay. Sorry. I think I'm done. Now I feel like I'm just rambling. So
That's what happens.
He's a master dog, but he's also very playful. Does he bite? I don't know. It's just like he's showing me like he likes things in his mouth, like letters or papers, or like just Dipper live out in America.
Yep.
So you have like letter boxes. It's like it's showing me this letterbox, and he likes to take something in his mouth. But he also he likes to store bits and put in a corner. So like, is he really fussy with his food as well? Because he's saying to me that it's like he takes a bit and he hides it, and then he takes a bit and then he'll either go back to eat it. So if you give him a treat, he won't actually eat it all. He'll go and put it somewhere and then wait for something else and then go back and eat it all.
I love that.
He says to me also that you've been under a lot of stress. And he's very playful. Does he like door? He's showing me that he goes to windows and he likes and a door. He said, I like to know who's coming in and out. And he loves to walk and run around. He's a bit of a live wire, really, Dipper. He's just very playful. Because I can't tell, but I can only tell you what I see. He has quite a long tail.
Yeah.
Or does he have a short tail?
No, it's longer.
Long. Yeah. And he sometimes when he wags his tail, it actually hurts.
I mean, he's part Great Dane, so yeah. He ain't no little thing. Right.
Yeah, but he likes to know, and he's like, I'm the master. She may be a human, but I'm the master. Okay, so I asked him what deck of cards, and it's sort of like, just do as I tell you. And I'm like, okay, you're like that, are you? He went, yeah. He says, all right, Dalakia. And I wanted to know why this card came out. Dalakia, right, okay. So he's saying that you might go, okay. I see you go through so much grief, but there's always a silver line ending. You must always think positive, because the card I did pull out was grieving. And he says, look, at the end of the day, look at the butterfly. We go through all this, but we change our view. He gets rid of all the stress that you have as well, and he watches you quite a lot. Stop doing that. Quite likes to lick a lot as well, doesn't he? And if you're on the floor, he likes to get on his back and do that, because he just likes it.
Yeah. He lays at her.
Okay, so you actually need to clear some of your negative, toxic energy, which is around you. He said, yeah, tell her that. I went, right, okay. And he says, I like walking, but I like to travel as well. So it's about time we need to go on a journey. He doesn't like going in the same place. He likes to go in different places. And he wants more food. I went, right, okay. But he says he loves you unconditionally, but he wants you to lighten your load a little bit, because you do too much. Are you a weird? Oh, right, not weird. I can't say that. Are you a bit OCD? You like cleaning up? He's going, Mum, the dirt will be there tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
She's a beautiful Virgo.
Oh. Constantly cleaning, though.
It's so beautiful, yeah. I was like, how do you do that? She's just like, so natural.
Has he got like sometimes, like when he goes out, he sometimes flicks his head a little bit, because it's like he gets mucky ears. Sissy, yeah.
Hi.
But
when I saw him.
He's the master. Yeah, don't forget it. Okay. He loves licks. He loves that 1-to-1. Loves it. He gets on the floor with you. But that's what I get. Lots of licks. Even Lily's liking this dog.
Wow. That's big time.
Yeah, don't flirt, Lily.
Thank you, Billy Kane. Thank you, Dipper. That's so fun. I love
Amazing.
That's really funny, isn't it? Lily the llama loves your dog.
Yeah.
See, Jack will be really angry with you. You're his girlfriend. Of course. Oh my God, yes.
So beautiful.
Welcome.
We've got Jennifer Boyan's animal Jax. I don't know if
Jax.
cat,
Have you got a
dog.
photo?
I don't have a picture. I do not have a picture, unfortunately.
Hold on. I just love looking at the dogs. It's
Yeah.
great.
It's so amazing, isn't it?
Oh, hold on.
Jack.
What type of dog is it?
I'm trying to find a picture.
Do you know if it's a dog, Allison?
Oh,
Yeah.
is that it?
We have the same pants. I think that's Jax.
It's a little doodly doo. Doodly doo.
I just like to see pictures.
I know. I was like, I want all the
And
pictures.
Listen.
Now I'm distracted by dog pictures.
Oh, hold on. Wait there.
Okay, Jax. The Guardian.
Is that Jack?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Jack.
I like him. I'm taking
The
him as
Guardian.
well.
He sits and watches. Right? That's what I'm getting. Am I correct? Now I'm doubting myself. Jennifer.
Jennifer, are you still around?
Ooh. Okay. Snoopy, we'll definitely do it. Is Jennifer here? StreamYard's so weird, man.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
They're not here.
Oh my gosh. They're all, we can timestamp her, 57:48. Jax, this card, I don't know about you guys. It's coming up again. Now is now. Are you going to be here or not? Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the future. A delicious question. Spend this day living fully in your reply, even if you're unable to let go of yesterday entirely. Okay. When you give yesterday more power than today, does it enhance the here and now? So once again, we're getting this, be in the moment, be in the moment, be in the moment, be in the moment, be in the moment. So there's some things that Jax is saying. We've got the workaholic and the grief cards. So I'm just seeing, he's showing me you just sitting and resting and having like a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something and reading and just enjoying. And then he's next to you or on your lap, just being pet and just being in that moment. And because resting is an important part of working. I don't like, okay. And this other one he's saying too, is there's some trickery going on. Someone is around you that is not seeing your what you're worth, and that's affecting your self-worth. He says you know what this is about, and this is inhibiting the true abundance to come through. So he's really wanting you to kind of Yeah, I'm your soulmate. I'm the one. So he's really wanting you to, he's just standing so bravely. Really wanting you to really look at everyone around you. And if you're not sure, Mom, look at me. I will tell you. All right, because you're soulmates. Because you're familiar. Play more play. That's what will bring the abundance. You don't always need to meditate to keep your attention in the present time. Simply be aware. Alertness also serves your intuitive voice by keeping you focused and receptive. Continuous alertness is your task today. So constantly maintain alertness in walking, sitting, eating, and sleeping. It's that being in the now present thing again. When it's time to play. Just follow my lead. I'll show you, Mom. Just follow my lead. That's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. Oh, he does not like that person. Whoever that person is, he does not care for that person. Whoever that is. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm done. He says I've given you all of the messages from me. He would like to move on now. Okay.
So I am getting the Two of Cups reversed, which is a kind of inequality in a relationship going on, a bit of a bullying, sort of imbalanced, one-sided. What is that called? It's not symbiotic, but parasitic almost type of relationship, but it's very subtle. And a lot of the reason why it feels really subtle to you right now is because you've also got the Two of Pentacles. So there's just like a lot of balls you're juggling in the air right now. And so your focus is a little all over the place, which I believe is why you've got the lizard and the tarantula here. I actually pulled just like a ton of cards for you, Jennifer. They were like, and two from here and two from here. More cards than I think I ever pull usually. So the tarantula is really about being at a crossroads in your life and trying to figure out where to go, which is very, very tied to the Two of Pentacles. And then the lizard is about taking moments of silence, that you're feeling really overstimulated right now. And it's really important for you to take a moment. And Jax is saying like, yeah, just take some time with me and just, use needing to be with me as an excuse if you have to, kind of thing, just so we can sit and be together. Because you're actually really, really sensitive to other people's emotions and to the surroundings around you and other people's triggers. And so it's really important for you to take the time. He also says that you guys can dream walk together. That you can go through dreams and you can kind of talk and communicate that way. And he'll kind of help you go through a list of people or situations or whatever. And he's open to helping you prioritize and giving you advice that way, if you so choose it. The other card you got was Sagittarius, I see. So again, this is about really being able to see everything all at once. I wouldn't be surprised if you are prone to having an ADHD brain. ADHD people suffer because they can see so much all of the time, right? And their brain is just like going through it. And so you have that wisdom, that upper wisdom. Another thing that Sagittarians do really well is connecting to like outdoor movement. Outdoor movement's going to be really helpful, and he would love to attend some outdoor movement situations with you if you so choose it. And then the last card I pulled for you was obstacles are detours in the right direction.
I love that.
So he's telling me that if you come across obstacles, it's because you're supposed to be turning your attention to another part. It's okay to have your irons on a lot of fires or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's the phrase. That's okay. Why am I so bad at phrases? I'm just
You're channeling a dog right now.
Yeah.
It's hard to English and dog at the same time.
Yeah. It's okay to do that as long as it feels comfortable to you. like you can be doing 12 things at once if you feel comfortable handling 12 different things at once. But if you only feel comfortable handling 4 different things at once, then make sure you're paying attention to that. So if you're noticing things being kind of shut down, it's almost like a not right now, not right now, not right now, focus on this thing, because Sagittarians are also about the abundance. They're also about like the forward movement, the luck, the expansion. So there's somewhere in particular the universe is trying to like focus you into that will create almost like the space in your life that you need to do all the things that you want to do. Okay. That was a lot of cards.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What you got, Lorna?
Well, I'm so sorry. He just loves it. He's the king of the house. Do you know what? It's really funny because as you've been talking, Sammy, it literally came into me. He says, is it Toto and Dorothy, the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
And literally the card of dreams came up.
Oh, I love that.
And it's sort of like he's very he likes to go to people, but he's very protective of Jennifer. Very. Oh, right. He has so much to say, and I've just totally forgot it because I've just looked at him again, and he says, "Please don't let me go without a haircut like you did last time." Don't even know what he's on about with that. So, don't let his hair grow that much, and he wants. He loves to be cuddled here on the front. But he also, I don't know if this habit, but he does that with his bottom. He gets like itches in his bottom of his bum. So he does that quite a lot.
That can happen with grooming too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I
if you shave the butt, it'll get itchy. Yeah, and they'll scoot.
Ah.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like having his hair cut. And he looked, no. And I'm right, okay, so please forgive me. He says, I look a right twat at times. He said, but that's fine. He said, but don't leave it that long. I go, okay. What else? He likes, I don't know, but he's shown me he likes a ball, so he likes to play catch. Do you know when you throw a ball and he gets it? He likes it. He's one of these dogs that likes special attention. But he's also the galactic dog. So when everybody's asleep,
yeah,
you and him are the team to go through the universe. And he went, look, first cards. And I went, why do you want me to pick angel cards? He said, because she is my angel. And it's that through the eyes of an angel. And he's saying that she is my angel. I might be a guardian. But really weird, I think one of your ancestors are in that dog. It's
cool.
like I look at your dog and it's like your ancestors there looking at me and I'm going, oh, who are you? So it's like a grandfather or something that was very prominent in Jennifer's life. He lives in that dog.
Wow.
Very, yeah. I don't often see that with somebody, but yeah, that there's Jennifer's ancestor in that dog. He just looked straight at me and I went, okay. And he also said, even through your challenges, he will be by your side. And also he said, you've got to stop working too much because he wants you to have balance.
Yep. He's really on that.
Yeah. But the challenge is, you will know their fruits, but you will know their true nature by their fruits. Because he's a very good person. Jack's very good at sniffing out the bad energy. and he won't go to somebody that has bad energy. He will come towards, he just likes one-to-one with you, but he is your Toto and you are his Dorothy, and you will follow that yellow brick road. How bizarre is that?
Not really. Not all right.
Is that a great grandfather? Somebody's staring at me. You can go.
I'm sure he'll come visit you later. Hi.
No. But yeah, he's got a lot to say. So you need to sit down and listen to what. Okay, he's saying that when you look into his eyes, you will know. He communicates a lot through eye contact. And it's like a computer, that type of thing. I love that dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful dog. I love him. I take him as well. I take all the animals.
I know.
But I'll
That's how I
grab the Staffy first.
All right. Finding over Staffy. Heard. Hide your dog, Christy.
Yeah, hide
Thank you so
it.
much, Jennifer. If you have any follow-up questions, just let us know. If you're watching this on replay, just reach out to us.
Yeah.
Oh, she's here. Oh, good. We're just
yay.
kidding. Hope you caught all that.
That was a good one.
Big road.
So this is, now we're on to Allison Roberts' cat Snoopy, and it is in the picture of Snoopy is in the event page, but let me see.
Right,
if
that's
I
fine.
can find
We're going.
We're going.
Nope, that's us. I'm so terrible at this.
See you all. Hold on.
Oh, the yellow brick road.
Where's it in the events?
Yeah, Jennifer, go back. It's really cool.
I can't find them.
Oh, I will try to find that and put it in the group chat that we have.
We're like, Mom.
Yeah.
Connecting with your pets. Discussion.
Jennifer, I love your dog.
Can we do another one?
They're
not in here.
I got you. Give me 1 second, Mama.
Millennial, activate! Please help us. Jax had a lot to say, Jennifer, mostly about spending more time with him. Too much work, not enough fun.
Yeah. More
But
play, please.
Yeah. You'll love it. He's adorable.
Oh.
Is it in? Is it in there? Yes.
Yeah.
Aww.
Got it.
Okay.
Lush.
Yeah. Always wanting my attention. Yeah. He's a guardian. He's your soulmate. Something Lorna said that was really cool that I'm gonna just say is that's it's cool. It's cool. I'm excited for you to go back and listen. It's dope. And then I would like all the thoughts. Yeah, okay. Oh, God, I love cats. Okay. Snoopy. Okay, can I finish this? Maybe a card for your mom? That one? Okay. The card is illness begins in the stomach and diet is the main remedy. Be mindful today of how you nourish your body with healthful food. Feed your spirit with self-respect and self-love, allowing only positive thoughts and feelings to enter your body. Be more like me, is what I'm hearing Snoopy saying. Be more like me. Cats have like just this way about them where like they're like, you are going to listen to me or I will cut your face off. It's not about perfection, he's saying. It's not about it. It's, I he's like, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Even cats aren't perfect. We're the closest thing to perfection. Don't get me wrong, but even we have our flaws with our paws. And so there's what he's saying to the next 3 cards are really talking a lot about. It's time to how do you want me to say this? It's time to take matters in your own mouth, in your own paws, right? It's not about being complacent and letting life take you. You're here to take life. And so there's a next part is to ask for forgiveness of yourself. Nudie Newts. Thank you, Nudie Newts. What's going on? I love when he barks. It's my favorite. Yeah, he's speaking. So he mirrors you with the eating. And so when you are able to eat more, and that's the same thing, very specific, like cooked chicken or tuna or something like that. Very, very, basically he's like, I will eat more people food. I don't want the cat food. It's gross. And so, but he understands. He doesn't like he likes being a cat, but not being a cat's funny. So going into this stage of forgiveness, asking yourself for forgiveness, going deep within your inner child, he will help you through that through meditation. He will walk with you through journey. And really it is, once again, just like being a cat, when enough is to go within, into this isolation, into this withinness. And he says he will sit with you, and be your steadfast partner as you go through this, because everything on the outside is a facade. It's all about going within. Cats have perfected this. So really you should just be studying with Snoopy. Just study with me and sit with me, and I will teach you all the things you want to know, because what I know is what was within you is what within me. And so, yeah, he does not care for the cat meat. So if you want him to eat more, and it's all about nourishing your body too. He's really into that. He's very, very concerned that for your health. Like he's like, this is my queen. I'm with her, and she needs to take care of herself. It's very important. So going that. So really going within that within, and really allowing yourself to go into that space. It'll help alleviate. I'm just going through the keys. Like just keep picking the cards. It'll help alleviate a lot of confusion. And to sit in prayer, to really sit in prayer with yourself, and to ask for help from when you're in prayer, asking for help from your guides, he will he will ensure that they have the best intentions, and make sure that, you're loved. So when you're feeling like that moment of isolation, that moment of aloneness as you're going through this next turn, he's like, just remember that I'm always here. He's like, I may not always show it. He's like, because it's all about boundaries, but he's like, you are loved so much more. And there are many people out there who love you. And so it is about now turning in and loving yourself fully, as a queen should. Because he's like, I wouldn't waste my time with someone who's not worthy. So let that go. Like, I'm here and I choose to be here. And it's because you're worth it. Yeah. And more fresh chicken, please. We should dine together as one. I don't know. He's like, okay. He's like, yeah, just make me a spot on the table. Okay. He's very sweet. I'm done. Thank you.
Alrighty, so I've got for you the 9 of Pentacles. Great one. The zebra and raccoon popped out.
Nice.
You've got Pluto transformation. There's a couple of it's like a smattering of information I have for you on a bunch of different topics. So the Pluto card, Snoopy sees ghosts. like really clearly, and like works with like the occult, very like an occult cat. Pluto is like that planet of like the spooky, the woo woo, that kind of thing. So he's just like letting you know that like he sees the spirits, he sees the entities, and all of that stuff. I'm not sure why that's important to tell you, but he wants you to know that. And then the raccoon and the zebra, this is more about you. He feels that you're hiding your talent a little bit, and that you're kind of like wearing a mask. You're wearing this like mask of an identity that's not really you, not really yours. And he thinks that if you change your environment that you're in, like you need a change of sceneries. I don't know if it's possible for you to take a vacation or to do a staycation or some kind of like change in environment needs to happen for you in order for you to feel that spark of creativity again, in order for you to be able to let your true talent shine. Because both the raccoon and the zebra are extremely creative cards. So it's clear that you're very creative, that you've got a lot of talent behind you. But there's some like whatever environment you are in is keeping you stagnant in a way and not allowing those ideas to come through. The Nine of Cups is beautiful. It states like all of these great, specifically like financial abundance, prosperity, wealth, gaining wealth, and self-discipline and control. So this next turn is you're going to notice the more self-discipline and control and balance and grounding that you have, the easier it is for things to flow into you. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else with that. It feels like there's something else coming in with that. He likes the finer things in life. That's another part of that card. He's like fancy or nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not picky. I just know what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And then the quote card I got for you was, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me.
Those are great quote cards, side note.
Yeah. If at all possible, get out and go to a completely different environment than what you're used to. There's some sort of inspiration there, some sort of healing there. It feels much more natural, like natural forest or water or something like that. Okay. Yeah, that feels good.
What's the cat called again? Snoopy.
Snoopy. Mm-hmm.
Snoopy. I love him. He's awesome. But I agree with the eating 100%, because he doesn't eat a lot, because he sees that, I don't know if Allison eats a lot either, but it's like mirroring. It's like you look in the mirror, isn't it? He's also, it's really weird because I saw the Fae outside, and it's sort of like he is that guard, and he tries to keep everything in order. But I don't know why, but does he chase birds? Because I see him with a bird. It's really bizarre. But I also see him under a stool or under a chair, but he likes his ear rubbed. He just really likes that. He said, and sometimes, Lorna, the energy I can't deal with, so then he has to escape. He loves love, peace, and I love the energy from the crystals and the warmth. And I don't know why, but I don't know if he's got a red basket or a red cushion, but I know he likes to lie on something that's just warm, but he likes corners. It's really bizarre. And he asked me, okay. And does he also get a funny ear sometimes, like like fluff or dirt in it. He said, I just wish you would just check my bloody ears out sometimes because I can't hear properly. Okay, so your first card was prosperity. I wouldn't say this is all about money. I think this would all be about self-respect, dorokia, and to actually love yourself and not feel like you're in a corner that you can't come out. So this prosperity to me is all about your health. Do you agree? Yes, he does agree. Okay, he said, because my mum has so much compassion for people, and sometimes we say things that we don't mean and we get cross. But I love my mum so much. Happy house. Doshikia. But sometimes he's quite, I wouldn't say he's a very friendly cat, but he is a friendly cat. He just has to go away sometimes to come back because of energies. And I had to laugh when I saw the Fae. You got that. You got him as a cat wearing the crown. And it's all about good luck because he knows that you can do anything that you want to do. You just get disheartened sometimes, but don't worry, Mum, I'm protecting the house. And so I picked another one from it, and this says, heart chakra, the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Because when you can start doing that, he's saying, when she can start doing that, my mum is the most awesome mum ever out. And I like to be sometimes left alone. But when I do, I want loads of love. And he said to pull one more card out, and it's all about fertility. I don't think you're going to get pregnant, but when that happens and when you feel happy within yourself, you will create that idea that you will blossom like a tree.
Mm-hmm. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. He's very direct with us, isn't he? He's like, I'm just going to line this all up.
I like him. He's lush.
I know. And now he's like, and now I will just take chicken and tuna from now on. Thank you so much.
Yeah. He doesn't like animal food at all.
Yeah. And I think he'll fatten up a little bit too, because he will eat a little bit more. And as you start to find out what you really love and like too, yeah, that mirror thing he's definitely showing. So thank you so much, Allison, and thank you, Snoopy. That was such a dream. Cats are like so different from dogs. So
different. I love cats.
They're fun. They're like, hi, we're gonna be a little direct and harsh because
We're all funny, aren't they?
We've had some direct dogs today, though. We've had some cat-like dogs. Yeah.
No.
He also loves you, Allison.
Yeah, he loves you so much. That's my queen. Look at her. He's like, look at her. I'm like, I do. I see her often. No, but look at her. Yeah, and he does the grandkids thing definitely. He's like, there's just so much. Excuse. Thank you so much. Yeah, he loves you so much. We've got Cindy. Is it Sadie? Is that our Sadie? Cindy, is it Sadie, dog? That's not her card. Sorry. I'm just assuming it's Sadie, you guys.
She doesn't have a cat, does she?
She's a spirit cat. Come in. Sadie sent you a pic. Hi, honey.
Oh, yes, Sadie.
Would you like from time?
Oh, hold on. I'm going to get my dinner
You've got
order.
a picture of Sadie.
Hi, chemo.
Sent you a pic. Let's see.
Here's my son. Pad chemo.
Hi.
What kind of?
The regular ones we always get.
Okay.
Here's my child, you guys.
I'm
It's not really.
cleaning my room.
Baby.
We're doing the pet readings right now.
Sent Allison a picture to her phone. Okay.
You're talking about the hedgehogs. Okay, yeah. I know, Sadie. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, goodbye.
I've done Sadie's natal chart before. That was fun.
I know. Yeah, you guys, if you don't know this, Sami does pet natal charts, and it is so cool.
Could you send me a pic?
Sadie. I just want more pictures of dogs.
She's a Leo. I remember that now. Little warm puppy dog.
I love my kid too. He's so great. All right. You're right. Sadie's like, get on with it.
Have you got a picture of him? Sorry.
I do, yeah. I can send it.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize for wanting pictures of gorgeous dogs. I don't think we should ever be sad about that. I'll send you this one because it's so cute.
Thank you. Oh, he's another one.
I knew you
It's a
could.
shield, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Don't you
What
just
I need
love
to-
that one?
what I need to start doing for the pet astrology ones is like putting their picture in the title of the video. So that
Yeah. I just love that picture of Sadie so much. Okay.
She's lush.
I know. She's so sweet.
Yeah, see.
Busy
Busy little herding dog.
She's a mini Aussie. Mini. We can update that. Oh my goodness. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Here we go. Oh my God. Okay. Friendliness, compassion, and delight cultivate a calm mind. Practice the healing power of a compassionate mind. Open your heart to other people like you did with me without judgment and radiate the message of delight at having them in your life. This is her quoting with me. Like she's just so happy because you really took a chance on her and you loved her even when it was hard and you didn't give up on her. And like, she is just so full of life and like everything. And, and I know we've talked a little bit offline about like some beautiful healing things that you've done for her specifically and how you've really gone above and beyond like an average pet owner, right? Like we all love our dogs, but you like a natal chart, you made sure she got special healings and like you loved her in a way that she never thought that she came to earth and she didn't know that she was it was like a surprise. Like she didn't know that love could be, she wanted to experience love, right? And she came here and then it didn't start off so great, but then she got to you and it's just been so beautiful. And so because of this, you will be gifted a miracle, and it is about what you do is being of service. So you've got the miracle and the service cards. This is the sacral and the solar plexus. So there's going to be a lot of a miracle, something that, and it's not just for yourself, it's for others that you can share with her because you have that, right? And so there's this thing. So she's saying, help others keep their gratitude, right? So there's people in your circle, in the tribe, that are having some problems right now, like with being like holding that gratitude with the lessons that they're receiving. And I know, because of the beautiful soul that you are, to just help them. And you'll know who it is and who they are, and just to hold space for them and just really help them. And maybe that's even doing the Ho'oponopono prayer and helping them that way, or doing, the energy work that you do, or with working with the whale councils. But there is going to be time up where there's going to be someone that this is what she's saying. This is like a preparation. And she's just so grateful for she's just so grateful for all the work that you've done for her. And part of that is your faith coming up. There's someone who's going to be experiencing very deep, deep grief. And it is a loss of a pet, she's saying. That will lose their pet and will just be like surprised by the depth of their grief. She's like, it's not me, so don't worry about it. I'm here for a while. But that because of you'll be able to help them. You'll be able to direct them to someone who can communicate with animals that have passed, or something like that, or help them connect with another animal in that way. But because of your faith and love and your trust in the divine spirit of everything, will allow you to be such this beautiful teacher and first responder. So I don't know if even adding on to that, maybe she says this year you're going to be very busy being of service. So keep doing that. Man, she is so happy. Holy cow. She truly never expected to as an animal, you think you know what love is because you're an animal, you come incomplete. And then she got like more than that. She was like, you have passed the test, and you will be rewarded with the miracle that you were asking for. Because even still, this miracle is not even for you. And that's where it is, right? It's in the service of, I don't know. I'm going to get emotional about it. Also, she's like snuggling up with me, and she's adorable, and I love her. Okay. I'm getting her excitement. She's so beautiful. I'm done.
Okay, so I've got the elephant and the spider here. And the elephant is all about, I'm going to let you know, almost every single card that you pulled has something to do with reward, getting a reward, finding treasure. So the spider is really about it's prosperity. It's the day-to-day. It's like being rewarded by being grounded and stable and financially strong. So the spider is both financially and spiritually a hard worker. It does both. And the spider will support you on both paths. It'll weave a web around you to kind of combine those things together. So whatever work you're doing is going to start being your primary, whatever service you're doing is going to start being the primary foundations of your finances. The elephant is auspicious, wise, unstoppable. It burns through any obstacle, which is how she sees you. She also sees you as the Queen of Pentacles. You are the master of the earth. You're the feminine master of earth. She wants you to receive all the divine gifts that are going to be bestowed upon you because you've deserved them. And she loves you, and she just wants you to bask in it, bask in the finer things of life, be the advisor. You are so going to be this like great mentor for a group of people or a person or something. There's someone coming to you that needs your exact flavor. And because you are just a queen in everything that you put your mind to. Yeah, it does. It makes you want to cry, really, when you step into her love for you. The other card I got was Mercury, the mind. This card is all about seeing all perspectives. It's about being very open-minded. It's about being good with your words and numbers. It's hyper-logical. Again, we're all in this field of like numbers, money. There's something going on there. You're really going to be able to gift something. And in turn, it like feeds you forever. I don't really know how else to explain it. And then it says, I surrender to a power that's greater than me. And this is what we can do with the divine feminine, right? We can just kind of surrender and receive, right? And just allow it to flow and happen and dig into the rewards we get. Ooh, that was a rough one for me. Thank you, Cindy.
I know her love, Sadie's love is like, it's so beautiful.
Not rough as in bad, but I don't usually get emotional at readings, so that was unusual for me. Not rough. That's the term. Unusual.
Sadie has broken the stoic Capricorn.
Yeah, it's animals. Animals will do that to you.
Yeah, they do it every time.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Sadie.
Thank you, Sadie. Lorna, what you got, Queen? I'm so excited.
Do you know what? As I look, it's like she was saying that she was so. No, I'm going to get upset now. So she was so misunderstood, but you gave her that time and love. Do you do Reiki with her? Because she's saying that you have her healing hands over her, and that's took a lot of her anxiety away because there was a trust issue and people misunderstood her, but you took that time out to give her that love and attention, what she needed, and she's healed. I'm going to get upset.
She's whole, right? It's so beautiful.
It's really weird because I see you, Cindy, on the floor with her, just doing the healing hands over her. Dolakia. And by the way, I've got ears like radars, and she knows when you creep around and shut the door because she can actually hear you, and not to do it again because she's not stupid. She does want you to know that. What else? Dolakia maya do. It's really weird because I see her on a cushion, just like this big type of cushion, and it's sort of like, does she like bury her head quite a lot? Because I can see her burying her head, and she likes this with her head. It's like it's just really weird. I think that's a like soft spot.
Yeah.
You know, by the way, Cindy, you're going to have a new career. So your first card was peace. She's singing this. Oh, it's really funny. That arms of an angel. What's going on tonight with angels? She is my angel. She saved me when nobody else wanted me. And when she looks at you, she's so much gratitude that she cries within. And she said, because of your love and understanding, you will have abundance. You will have blessings. Okay. And she also said, you're going to have a different career. Things are going to change for you because she feels it in the air. It's really weird because she's showing me that I always check, like in the morning, she always sniffs and she just sniffs the air out because she knows when it's going to be a good day or a bad day. But she also sniffs people and she's very good on energy as well. All your love and all the respect that she has for you. Well, it's just, there's so much that she has for you. And it's trust. Because when she's seen your eyes, it's like when your two eyes connect, it's like it's like you know what she's saying to you. And she wants more traits, by the way, and stop putting them up on the shelf because she knows where they are. And also, she told me to go on for one last card, and it was a unicorn deck. And I laughed because this is new opportunities. Declutter your life, glimpse a magic doorways. She just loves you so much. And I'm going to take her because I like her. Can you imagine if I take all the animals in the world? I'd have to say to my husband, you're divorced, go. But Yeah, does she like water, or she likes the energy from the water, that what brings them more energy? And it's something with you as well with water. It's like you can breathe again. You work with water, Cindy.
Yeah. Hey, Lorna. Is she an animal that she's had before in this lifetime?
No.
I didn't think so. She's new, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got more animals coming in, Sami. I don't know why, they just said, but no, this is somebody, this dog is what you needed in your life as much as what she needed in her life. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Cindy works for the Whale Council, and she does this beautiful whale healing meditation. And you can go through all 12 cycles if you want. It's incredible.
Oh, wow. I'm on it.
It's so amazing. It's like nothing I've ever experienced. I was like, this is so beautiful. And she's gonna take it to the next level. I mean, she's a whale, right? Like, yeah. It's amazing. Whale friends. I'm seeing whale here. Whale. Let's go. Whale it up.
Whale. Should I tell you a joke? Right? I don't know if I've told you this, but one night it was 5 a.m. and I'm like this going into water, speaking to Allison. I'm like, Allison, what is wrong? I know, I'm just happy, just going into thing. And she takes me back. She goes, I've been singing whale music all day. And I went, thanks. Now I've got to get to work. 5 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't believe it.
And Red Crystal, yeah. It's a wild ride, man. We've all been so many different things.
Love that.
Yeah, thank you all so much for joining. You can catch Lorna and I on Kaylee Marie's next ceremony, the fire ceremony for In Bulk on February 4th. And I just want to let you know that Laura Marshall's going to encourage us to do some automatic writing. And I'm so there. And if you haven't experienced one of Kaylee's ceremonies, you should do it. Like, it's so good. It's so inexpensive.
Awesome.
It's like 11 pounds, somewhere around that. So, and then we're all going to be doing stuff. I know Sami and I got our what are your spiritual gifts going, and we've got all places and all kinds of things. So have a poke around Global and Pellucidity and the Soul
If you have an interest in getting your pets more services, I do offer pet needle readings for anybody who's interested in that.
Oh my God, do that.
Yeah.
Or straight up ask Cindy what hers was like, because it was like crazy wild. I've never seen anything like that. Do you need to know? You need to know the birth time or just the date, right?
The date and the place is a preference.
Yeah.
If you've got the time, that would be amazing. It's really hard to do with animals, but
right. If you're there with them. Yeah. Can you actually put your pet astrology thing in the comments so people can book it? You guys really should do it. It's like, it's unbelievable. It's so cool. That's all that's coming.
I might get you to do Ralph's.
Yeah.
King Ralph. He's not even my dog.
That's what happens. I know I should. Mo dog. Yes, there it is. Do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's so good. So you know where to find us. We're around. We'll be doing the pets again soon. We do this. I think do we also offer this pre-recorded too? Is that real life?
we don't, but we can. If that's a choice you want to make, we can whip that up right after this.
We'll talk to my spleen. My spleen likes to do a lot of stuff, but I'm just like, there's time. I go, spleen, there's 3D time. And it goes, oh, that's so rude. So yeah, thank you all for joining. Highly recommend doing a natal chart for your favorite pet. We'll be back on doing this. We'll catch you at the next ceremony, the next live. doing podcasts and follow. I feel like I'm like, I should have a wrap up talk.
Yeah, you can follow us on Women of the Wise, the podcast. You can check us out on SaiYunaste Global. You can check our website at pellucidity.com for all services.
You can find Lorna there and also on her own Moonlight Healing page. And roaming around England doing we've got a platform coming up too.
March.
Yeah. And I'm coming to Europe in July, y'all. Get ready.
Yeah, that's definite.
Yeah. We're plotting some stuff out. There's all kinds of things cooking, so be on the lookout. Find your pass all over the place. We're everywhere, so come find us. Come find your way with us, seriously. Thank you all so much for your love and support. We're going to end this broadcast, and I'm going to go eat Thai, I think, maybe, if it's here. Love you guys. Thank you all so much. See you soon.
Bye.
I'm going to do it. I'm clicking it now. Clicking the broadcast ending button.